So this is just a short video. It was supposed to be part of the antenna repair video, putting my antenna back up in the tree, and it somehow got lost. So we'll just do a separate quickie on this. This is my antenna launcher. I have about a 120-foot tree outside. I've tried everything to get over it, using surf casting poles, my friend's antenna launcher. What else did we try? We tried a shotgun with an arrow loaded in it, with a light charge and a primer, and we tried all kinds of things to get over this tree. We couldn't do it, and partially because the tree is on the edge of the pond and it's at an angle, we can't get where we want to. So I built this thing. This thing got over the tree and then some, no problem. So it's pretty simple. You've probably seen them before. There's a couple of varieties of design out there. So it's a bunch of PVC. This is an air chamber. On this end, this is stored air. We use a simple air compressor to about 125 pounds. The green item here is a rainbird valve. It's what's used for lawn sprinklers. It's a diaphragm activated valve, 1-inch pipe. So it's got a pretty good handles pretty good volume, and this one is triggered with a little solenoid. It's a 24-volt solenoid. We use two 9-volt batteries and a switch, and it fires it. And the tube is chosen for its diameter of the projectile. A lot of these things use weighted tennis balls, and what we found with the tennis balls was that they would collapse under pressure. They would collapse in the tube, and obviously the propellant gas would leak around it, and you'd lose a lot of velocity. So this is a solid projectile. I have a little O-ring on it. You'll see this in the next segment. We're going to go out and demonstrate this, but this just fits in the tube. It's not tight, but it's it just clears, just a little bit of clearance in there. So we push that all the way down, and finally this is the line, the launch line, and this is just a reel. This is just a simple reel that some wire came on, and the idea here is the same as what you'd see on an archery fishing reel. They have a large reel for a fishing line that goes on a bow, and this is basically the same principle. Large diameter, smooth polish on here, enables the line to come off very readily with almost no drag. So
I think that light bulb is going to annoy your audience.
That's it. There's not much to it. It's pretty simple stuff. Anybody can build one. It's about $50 worth of parts. The most expensive part, of course, is the valve, and it works really well. So let's go shoot this thing. Okay. So the wireless mic has bit the dust. I will finish showing you this. So here's the projectile. 1-inch, I'm sorry, 3/4 PVC, an O-ring machined into the end cap to just make up the little bit of slop that's in the 1.25-inch barrel that I'm using. So we're going to give this a little short test fire. So we drop our projectile down here. I'm not going to shoot this very far. I've got a light charge on it. I'm not going to push it all the way down the barrel. But to give you an idea of what it looks like and sounds like. if you can hear me. The honk of the valve got the dogs barking. They do honk. They have a large diaphragm in there, which towards the end of the blast starts to flutter. It makes quite an interesting honk. So, rather than watch me trial and fail to get this over the tree again and again, I have taken the liberty of doing it ahead of time. So our line, it does come off the spool rather readily. I've taken the liberty of shooting a line over the tree, and now all we have to do is pull it over. So with this 8-pound monofilament, I pulled a piece of mason line, and with the mason line I pulled a piece of 1/4-inch braided nylon. You can probably go a little heavier or a little lighter as you like, and I'm going to be using that 1/4-inch braided nylon to pull the steel aircraft cable. It's 1/8 steel aircraft cable. I'm going to need about 200 or so feet, maybe more, to get up and over that tree. That tree is pretty tall, right behind me. I'm kind of looking into the sun. Alright, I'm going to shoot the rest of this with the phone, since this remote mic doesn't work on this anyway, and I've lost battery capacity here, so moving on.